Hi everybody, today I'm going to use a 12 by 12 shadow box from Dollar Tree. I'm going to take some brown paint, mix it with some water, and paint the front and sides and the inside little area of the box. You'll see a little white area, I paint it, but that's for later. Now I'm going to take some Mod Podge and put a really thick layer of that on the top part of the frame. While it's still wet, I'm going to take some white chalk paint, and I should have watered it down a little bit. It wasn't spreading very well, but it doesn't matter for this. I just covered up the wet Mod Podge with the white chalk paint, and then I'm going to grab my heat gun and start drying it. Now, as this dries, as the Mod Podge dries and the paint, it's going to start to crackle, and that's how you get that crackle effect. I love this technique. It makes it look really cool when it's done, and you can use this on a variety of projects, and I just love it. And you can see where I painted the inside. It's because when I took my 2021 calendar, I just love this calendar. I saved a couple of them for myself. And I'm going to choose the one that says, bless this nest, or bless our nest, but I ripped it by accident. That's why I painted the inside of my shadow box white in that one area. So you won't be able to see it. You won't anyway, because I end up covering it up anyway. I'm putting a layer of Mod Podge down, followed by my calendar page, and I'm smoothing it down. And it is too big, but I just used my X-Acto knife to cut it all down to make it nice and neat and tidy. And now I'm going to take this brown jute. I got this at Michael's, and I cut a strip that was going to be big enough to go all the way around my wreath. Now this is a really cool technique that I thought of. I'm going to take my jute and start unraveling it, just like that. My dog's barking at a squirrel, sorry about that. While it's unraveled, I already put some hot glue down. I'm going to stick it down to the hot glue while it's unraveled. I'm going to do this all the way around my wreath and just very carefully do it. It does take a little bit of time, but with some patience, it turns out so amazing. So the look that I was going for is like a grapevine wreath. And I just love it. I'm so glad I thought of this. Doesn't that look cool? So now we have a grapevine wreath on top of our really pretty greenery wreath. And now I'm just going to take this napkin. You've seen this many times. I'll put a link where you can get one. I cut my birds out. I used Mod Podge to stick it down. Now I'm going to take some real feathers. I'm going to hot glue those to the wing of the bird that's at the bottom. And then I just Mod Podge the other bird down, followed by a layer on top to make sure it doesn't lift up over time. I already used some hot glue to put some greenery at the top of my board. And then I'm going to take some of this floral moss and spread it on the bottom inside part of my board. I'm using hot glue in very small sections to adhere it down to my board, and I do tap it out to let any loose pieces fall out. And then I'm going to take two half beads. I painted them with a really pretty blue, and these are going to represent little tiny eggs. I formed some more of that moss into like a little nest, just like that. And guys, that's all I did for this project. I know that you'll have a hard time finding a 2021 calendar in 2023, but if you have one laying around, here is an idea of what to do. There's Miss Jennifer Pugh's name. She's our beautiful artist that creates these gorgeous calendars for us every year. I did have the pleasure of meeting her this week, and she is just an amazing human being. If you missed out on getting one of these calendars, I would look for a free printable online. I'm sure there are a whole lot of them. Anyway, I hope you like this project. Let me know what you think in the comments, and be sure to share and like and all the things. Have an amazing rest of your day. Love you guys. Bye for now.